throughout the day, even during routines and play, children are learning. Being able to create embedded learning opportunities is part of the work that a lot of early childhood professionals will do.
Welcome to the University of Wyoming College of Education podcast. I'm here with Marisa Macy.
Hi, everyone. My name is Marisa Macy, and I am the John P. Elbogen Foundation Professor of Early Childhood Education. At the University of Wyoming, I teach, I do research, and I do different things related to service and outreach.
Dr. Macy, how does early childhood education differ from elementary ed?
Thanks for that question, Max. Early childhood education is a chance to work with children in the ages of birth to toddlers, preschoolers, kindergarten. Some organizations go all the way up to age 8 or grade 3. It just kind of depends. It also includes the child, but also the entire family. In the United States, we have compulsory education where children are supposed to be in school, usually starting in kindergarten, but some states it's first grade. And in early childhood, there is no compulsory education or setting. So there's a lot of diversity in settings in the early childhood years. Some children might have a combination of places where they spend their day. Maybe they go to their grandparents' house 2 days a week, and then the rest of the week they're with their parents. Maybe they go to preschool all week long. Maybe they have play groups or other activities that they do in their community where they can be around peers or early childhood educators and professionals. So that's another thing that you'll see also that's unique to the early childhood field is the diversity in settings for children.
I'm doing my minor endorsement in early child, so I know that a lot of early childhood is play-based and exploratory and based on the child's interest for the curriculum, and that like kindergarten's a little more structured. But what other differences that parents might not know about between early childhood, like preschool setting, and elementary setting for curriculum?
If you're working with infants and toddlers, daily care is something that will be part of your job. So helping children get through the day with routines like washing hands before they sit down to eat a meal, diapering, nap time, things that are caregiving, but also providing opportunities for children to learn. Because throughout the day, even during routines and play, children are learning, and being able to support them and find times when you can create embedded learning opportunities during their routines and play is part of the work that a lot of early childhood professionals will do. So there are a lot of differences, and it just kind of depends on the setting. Where the child is for preschool and where they're going for kindergarten.
If I was a parent and you were talking to me, and if I asked you, like, why should I send my kid to preschool? Like, why do it? I don't have to do it till kindergarten. Why should I go to preschool?
That's a great question, Max. So a lot of parents need childcare and preschool so that they can enter the workforce or stay in the workforce. So it's an economic decision for a lot of families to be able to have early childhood education and care in the early years. Also, preschools and early childhood programs can be a great place for children to learn and to develop and to be with peers. I have a daughter, and when she was 5 months old, she started childcare. And the main reason was so that I could go back to work. But I also got so many benefits from her participating in childcare in the early years. She learned so many things. But one thing I did notice is she would get sick a lot, especially when she was under 2. But once she got to kindergarten and started formal schooling, she never got sick. She has such a hardy immune system. So being around a lot of other kids, as well as caring and highly qualified early childhood educators that love their job, was really beneficial in so many ways in those early years. I felt like they gave such good care and served my child so well.
What draws a student into doing an early childhood minor or endorsement?
One thing that we do know is that in a lot of communities, and especially rural communities, there are workforce shortages, and a lot of communities need and are looking for early childhood educators and early childhood special educators. And so being able to have enough early childhood educators and enough early childhood special educators can be a challenge. So at the University of Wyoming, right now we have an early childhood minor, and we also have an endorsement for early childhood special education, and we're working on creating a major in early childhood. And so if you are interested in working with young children, ages birth to age 8, as well as their families, early childhood education might be a career for you. Also, if you're planning a career in elementary education or secondary education, it can also really enhance your practices to study the early childhood years that come before elementary and primary. It's a field that is always changing and an exciting career to have because the early years are so important. That's the time when brain development is the most changing and growing and dynamic in a person's life. Children need familiar caregivers and teachers in these early years that can be able to serve their needs developmentally, educationally. We also have people outside of the college education that come and take classes in early childhood. So it can be multidisciplinary also. For example, training in child development has lots of careers in addition to teaching that students can consider. Work in nonprofit, for-profit, school districts, agencies that serve families. There's different ways that you can create a career path for yourself with training in early childhood education.